Alice Shine.
Who is that?
She's an inmate that died in your jail recently. She was kicked out of the hospital.
Miss Alice, but she went back to the hospital and that's where she died.
But she got some kind of nasty, something happened to her in your jail.
No, she came there like that. You know that.
I think there's something going on with that.
No, nobody's trying to cover up nothing.
Y'all have had a lot of people down y'all's jail, though.
No, we don't.
Yeah, I got a list.
If they died, most of them died from natural causes. Hello? Yeah.
Most of them? What are the ones that didn't?
I'm in the courthouse right now. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm right here. I can go run there. All right. Okay, yeah.
You said most of them.
Okay. All right.
You said most of them died of natural causes. What about the other ones?
I don't know of anybody that died of any kind of brutality. I wouldn't hurt nobody.
I didn't say you did.
So
I'm not accusing you of anything.
Miss Alice, we love Miss Alice.
So what happened to her?
I don't know. All I know is that she went to the hospital and she died at the hospital.
Why is her family asking questions, though?
I don't know. So I don't know the reason. Okay?
Well, we're going to be looking into it.
That's fine. You have a right to do that.
Yeah, we're going to. Because there's a lot going on here.
Do this here. Don't antagonize nobody. Just ask them.
I ask you.
And I just told you. Okay? And I told you the truth.
I'm nice to everybody that's nice to me.
I know. You should take care, okay?
You too, ma'am.
Happy holidays.
You too. Have a good Christmas.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, sir? What's your name? What's your name? Sir?
Refuse to ID.
Who the hell are you? You know. You all know exactly who I am. Now, say my name.
Hey, Mr. White.
I did not realize that was Mr. White back there.
Mr. White?
My name is Mr. White, here to see you.
Mr. White?
Mr. Popular. Right here? How you
Mr. White?
doing, Mr. White?
Hello, Mr. White, you back? I said, Mr. White.
Mr. White? Okay, the mayor said he will meet with you.
Where they? Huh? Mr. White back there, right? America first.
Mr. White. My name is Mr. White.
Mr. White? How you doing today, Mr. Sexton?
Mr. White.
Hello.
You Mr. White? Mr. White.
You're the man, baby, right?
You're damn right.
Yeah, Mr. White! What's up, America? It's your favorite Monday morning quarterback, Mr. White. Today I have a story that's fixing to hit its 2-year anniversary. I titled this video, Corruption in Livingston, because I believe this story does have some corruption in it. I believe there is some stuff being hidden. It's been 2 years and the family still knows nothing as to how their family member died. I am talking about Miss Alice Shine, or Miss Alice Walker, who died in Polk County custody. But according to their records, she got a PR bond the same morning that she went to the hospital. Let's jump right into some of this information. So as you can see by the captions flashing on the screen, Miss Shine has been arrested multiple times in Polk County or Livingston, Texas, mostly for criminal trespass or disorderly conduct. She has some drug possession charges for marijuana and a couple of PIs. Miss Shine, however, has a mental illness, from what I understand from her family. And so I could see how an officer might misconstrue that as being impaired. Let's get to the video the day before when she was helped by Officer Chris Eustace to the hospital.
How's it going? Everything okay? What's that?
Seizure.
You had a seizure? Have EMS en route, okay? They're already en route. What's your name?
Alice Walker.
Alice Walker. Where are you coming from, Alice? From the hospital? They just released you? What were you there for? What were you at the hospital for? All night? What'd they have you in there for? Alright. 215 PD. That'll be clear. It will be Alice Walker. Said she had a seizure while she was walking from the hospital. EMS will have her checked out. You want them to take you back to the hospital? You want EMS to take you back to the hospital, or you want them to just check you out?
I got a permanent 10 something foot seller to set out on the station for medicine next time.
Where were you heading to, Alice? Huh? From the Berg Center? Where are you heading to right now? Where are you heading to?
I'm heading to my brother's.
Where's your brother at? You know a phone number we can call him or anything?
Yeah.
Does he know you were coming, or?
Yeah, he wants
Does he have a way to come get you or anything, or? Cancer? What's his name? What's that? Harley Williams.
The main thing I want to point out from this video is that she's responsive. She is aware where she's at. She's aware of where she was headed. She remembers her brother's phone number. She is cognizant of what's going on.
Anybody that can come get you from the hospital after, instead of you walking again or anything? You want me to give him a call and see if he can head to the hospital with you? You want me to give him a call and see if he'll meet you at the hospital? Okay. I'll wait for EMS to get here and then I'll give him a call, okay? They just let you out from the hospital?
I'm gonna end this right here. I know the road noise is pretty bad, but she is answering questions. She is aware of where she's at. She remembers her brother's number. Main thing is she's responding. When he asks questions, she's responding. Officer Christopher Eustace, got to give him credit. He stays here until EMS gets there. You can tell that he's really concerned for her well-being and not just trying to get people to stop calling the PD, because I'm sure that's why he was sent out there, was somebody called the PD. Let's get into some of the background. While I was researching Miss Alice Shine, I found over 100 arrests. 90% of them were either disorderly or trespassing. Out of the trespassing, 90% of those were from Chai St. Luke's. So she's been trespassed from the hospital quite a number of times. This goes back 20 years of arrests. Now again, like I said, she does have a mental disability. The county knew that. As a matter of fact, we'll see that they actually had her committed to a mental institution. Let's jump into that information. Even smiling in her mugshots, just a beautiful smile. Scroll down here, we'll see that it is at 208 West Church Street, which is the address for the Livingston Police Department, and criminal trespass. So she's been trespassed from the police department at least at least twice, probably more than that. Here's another one from the Livingston Police Department. And then she was trespassed from the Housing Authority, which I'm going to have to verify, but I believe she lived in the Housing Authority, so I'm not sure how they trespassed her from the Housing Authority at least 3 times from the Housing Authority that I found. This would be Chai Luke's. She trespassed from the hospital. She can't go to the police department. She can't go to the hospital because she's trespassed. This would be the sheriff's department and the DPS office and the jail. She can't go to the sheriff for help. She can't go to the hospital for help. She can't go to PD for help. And she can't go to the Texas Department of Public Safety for help. There's a directory of all the information at that same address for the sheriffs. 1620 West Church Street is the Walmart. So she's trespassed from Walmart. The A declined to prosecute. You notice this is the same place. And really, if you looked at the dates, same date. No. So this is on the way to or coming from the hospital, I'm sure. Arrested for walking with the traffic. And then there's another Chai Luke's arrest. Tito Reyes. You'll notice there's a lot of names in here. Some of y'all might recognize if y'all have been with me since the beginning. Dallas Early here with an arrest at Chai Luke's for criminal trespass again. Disorderly conduct, Tito Reyes at Chai Luke's. It is very interesting that all these arrests, man, she wasn't happy in that mugshot. All these arrests from Chai Luke's for trespassing, from a hospital for trespassing. This one, walk with traffic on the highway, again, is probably to or from the Chai Luke's hospital. Chai Luke's again, criminal trespass. I know this is getting kind of boring. We still got a lot more to go through, but bear with me because it is important. Chai Luke's, criminal trespass. Now, like I said, this goes back 20 years. These are just a few of them. I have so many, but I just picked a few out. Chai Luke's, criminal trespass. Chai Luke's, criminal trespass. You know, they would arrest this woman, and it seems like anytime they saw her, Chai Luke's, criminal trespass. Of course, they would arrest her from the hospital a lot. Chai Luke's, criminal trespass. She had a lot more arrests for different things. Like I said in the beginning, you know, she did have marijuana arrest. She had a public intoxication arrest. Oh, well, there you go. Public intoxication at Chai Luke's. I don't know. Criminal trespass at Chai Luke's. And again, this lady had mental mental issues that the county knew about. The county knew that she had some mental problems. Obstruction or retaliation from Chai Luke's. Don't ask me how that works. Kind of like trespass from a hospital. I don't understand it, but criminal trespass from Chai Luke's. You know, they just keep arresting her. North Pine at West North Livingston. That's either going to or coming from the Housing Authority. Again, walking with traffic. Criminal trespass, Chai Luke's. I believe it's the next one that is important. Nope, Chai Luke's. Criminal trespass. This time they just put Chai Luke's on there. They didn't even put the address. They're like, all right, I'm just done. Chai Luke's. Criminal trespass, Chad Lilly. Guys have been watching my videos for a little bit. You might recognize that name. Okay, this one's the important one. So you got theft of property from 1249 West Church Street, which is a dollar store. But this is part that's important. Transferred to a treatment facility. And then up here, charge notes says transferred to Rock Prairie Mental Institution. So like I said, they had documented mental illness with this woman. But they just kept making arrests on her. Just kept, you know, she goes to the hospital to try to get help and gets criminally trespassed like this again. Anyway, let's go to the next one. Again, criminal trespass. Taking a plea. I don't know what that was about. So this is the last arrest she had. Now, of important note is release date 3/6/2021 at 9:14. She was 63. At 9:14, she was released by Jonathan Reynolds. Some of y'all might recognize that name. Interesting name. Polk County Sheriff's Office is where he's working at this time. And he was relieved of duty shortly after this event. You'll notice it says PR bond per JP2. So she was released at 9:14 by JP2 on a PR bond. Now, this is the documentation from the hospital showing that she was in the hospital from at least 6:30 to 9:20, I believe what it says. You'll also note that the address given for Miss Shine is the address of the jail. She's been arrested so many times from the hospital that the hospital just has her address as the jail. Kind of interesting. Let's go back and look at this arrest. Let's scroll down and you see Chad Lilly, criminal trespass, gets the address wrong, but we're fixing to watch the video. You're going to know that it's Shy Luke's. Let's jump right into that now.
Actually does that. There's a mess out there. Oh, okay.
These are the last moments of this woman's life
Oh, hell.
that we have. It's very sad.
Hey, sir, do you want this blanket on the seat?
No, man, it's fine.
Be wet.
It's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
If I were you, I'll put this on.
Let me.
It's hard to sit. You sure you don't want it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Eagle Sports. From the classic out of Route Galveston Traffic Center, Eagle Traffic. We've got a couple heavy delays.
Yes, sir. I'm just letting you know. I know you're not a sergeant yet, but I'm just letting you know. I went to actually pick her up and put her in the car. She's not refusing to go. She's refusing to speak. So.
Jail?
Yeah.
You bring her here or the county?
Straight to the county.
I'll meet you over there.
Okay.
All right.
All right, man. Come on, let's go. Get in the car.
Now, I know from experience that Chad Lilly at this time did not know how or what criminal trespass was, because he tried to criminally trespass me in public property just just a little while after this at the Health and Human Services building. If you haven't seen that video, it's somewhere on my channel. It'll be in the description.
Ain't no handhold up there.
I'm also going to upload both these videos.
You can just lean
with
in.
no edits, so that if anybody wants to use them, make their own story about Miss Shine, I think it's important
There's a
to
handhold right here.
keep this story alive.
Everything.
We still don't know how she died. We know how she died, what she died of, but how she received the injuries that ultimately caused her death. So after this arrest, she goes to Polk County, and then she's found the morning after this arrest, convulsing and throwing up on the floor in the jail. And they take her back to Chai Luke's. She stays there for a little bit, and then comes back.
You want to scooch on over?
She goes to ICU here.
You want to scoot over?
And then ends up going
put
down
your bottom
to
in.
Kingwood Hospital, I believe. And she ultimately died of a massive head injury a few days later.
Does she have any discharge
And we
papers?
still have no answers about how this happened.
I guess she did.
I don't know if it's because nobody's asking questions or what, but let's get back to it.
Scoot on over, Alice. I'm going to have to put you in here.
Did we get the bag?
Yeah, it's in there.
Probably all in the bag.
And like I said, you saw like the video that we played before and this video are only a day apart. You saw how she was communicative. She understood what was going on, where she was. This is a very totally different lady. She can't. He's telling her to grab this handhold. She's looking all around for another handhold. She looks so confused here. She's not speaking. I don't know where the head injury came from. I know that Polk County says it didn't happen in their custody. Livingston says it didn't happen in their custody. And Chai Luke's has never gotten back to me. So whether or not that says where it happened, I don't know. I'll let y'all be the judge. I'm just telling you what I know, which is not a whole lot.
Just lean in there. Watch your hand. Alice, move your hand. Let go of that.
Personally, to be honest with you, I think she wanted to go to jail.
I know I know exactly what she wants. But it's,
sorry, man.
It's cold out here.
Yo, I know. I was trying to keep from having to do all this, but I didn't have anybody else to come get her, so.
Just put a cot over in the corner for her. She'll be all right.
I did. She tried falling twice over there.
I wouldn't be surprised if they refuse to take her, so I don't know what we're going to end up doing with her.
I understand what you're saying, but I tried. It's all
She got discharge papers, so.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else noticed, but he never buckled her in. He just put her in the car, closed the door, went to the other side, grabbed the paperwork out of the bag, and then came back to the driver's side, talked to that guard for a minute, jumped in the driver's seat, and took off. Never buckled her in. I wonder if Marty Drake, who signed off on the investigation into this, if he noticed that and reprimanded him for it. Interesting question. I'll have to ask him. Here is Officer Chris Eustace's written report of the day before. Here is the call sheet for the 911 call or the dispatch call for her sitting on the side of the road. Here's the incident report from Chris Eustace. Again, guy deserves credit. Sat out there in the sun. I mean, it was March, so it probably wasn't extremely hot, but still sitting on the side of the road, keeping this lady company while we waited for EMS. Now we go on to Chad Lilly's incident report. We're going to come back to this, but I just wanted to point out that they got her age wrong. I think it's kind of funny. They know exactly who this lady is. They've been arresting her for 20 years. They know her age. They know all that stuff. We'll come back to that, though. This is the call in for the security guard calling to have Alice removed from Chai Luke's. This is Chad Lilly's written report, or at least the narrative that he put in the call for service sheet paperwork. He says he was able to, after that security advised that they didn't want her there, he was able to locate 3 CTWs for this location. And arrested her and transported her to Polk County without incident. I do think it's funny that everybody makes sure they say without incident because, again, she died 10 days after this. Page 2 of the narrative finishes up with the 5th and says that he left paperwork for the security guard to fill out his statement, and then he ended up not filling it out until the 11th. He said he gave it to somebody else and they couldn't find it, so he filled out another one on the 11th. We'll see that shortly. I'm going to have some more video of when they get to the jail. Here are the 3 CTWs he mentions at the end of that, the 5th narrative. Again, this is a hospital. Think of this, if this was your family member who is weak, has to walk wherever she goes, because she came there in a hospital most likely on each of these occasions, and has to leave on foot, you know, and they're just not wanting to leave. They want, take as long as you can before you have to make that walk. But they just give her CTW, arrest her, take her to jail. And again, she has or had mental illness. So yeah, pretty crappy if you ask me. Here's the probable cause affidavit that Chad Lilly filled out for her arrest, because of course he did. Gotta have all the paperwork, all the T's crossed and I's dotted when somebody dies in custody. Here's the jail intake paperwork. You'll notice that it says this inmate has no injuries, mental disabilities, recent accidents, suicidal tendencies, trauma, or medical conditions known to me. He just picked her up from the hospital, but she has no medical conditions known. This is her property sheet. There's a whole bag of stuff that he threw in that passenger seat, but nothing got logged as property. It's very interesting. Here is the security guard's written statement, voluntary statement about what happened at St. Luke's. She wouldn't respond or answer any questions, called the police to escort her off the property. I do think it's very, very interesting that they keep having this woman arrested from the hospital. Like, you go to a hospital, you expect to get help, not to be arrested. Especially not to be arrested because you don't want to leave the hospital. But I guess out here in Polk County, they do it differently. I said we'd come back to this document, and here we have returned. Marty Drake, that name that's under Chad Lilly, that is the lieutenant. It says that it was cleared by him. Again, lieutenant. We're fixing to start the video when she got to the jail. She doesn't have a seatbelt on in this video either. So she drove all the way, or he drove her all the way from Chai Luke's to the jail with no seatbelt.
2:19 p.m. out of the jail. Handy mileage is last 3 is 8:03. for discharge papers. 1 o'clock this morning. Step on out. We're at the jail. I guess we'll have to get the chair out. That's it. There was like... She just... Alice Walker.
Alice. Come on, let's go talk. Come on, come with me. Let's talk. Been a long time since I've seen you. Come on, girl. You wanna come out for me? Let's talk. Come on. Come on, give me a hand. Come on. Come on, Alice.
Get you in there where it's warm.
As fast as we can. Come on. Alice, look at me. You wanna go see Miss Bean? Come on. Come on out here. Let me see your hand. Let me see your hand, girl. Come on. Come on. Get out.
Come on where it's warm. Get you something to eat,
I
baby.
got you. Come on. Come on. Go get me some gloves. Yeah. Been a long time, girl, since I've seen you. Where'd y'all pick her up at?
Hospital. She got discharged at 1 o'clock. I hadn't gone through all of her stuff, but
They got her for trespass or?
yeah. Ted get over, try to talk to her, and she won't talk. I mean, just this. See no harm, you know.
Yeah, I know that. It's been a long time since I've seen her.
Hey. Alice, you hungry?
Want something to eat? She wouldn't talk. She just sitting there stared at you. The
Come on.
guy over there said she's been seen like 3 times at the hospital since yesterday.
Pull your feet out.
This is Lieutenant Dawes, Polk County Jail. It's March
5th.
March 5th.
March 5th.
2021. We have Alice Walker. She's non-combative, but we're going to assist her out of the car to get her into a pre-book area. Alice, come on. Alice, come on. You got to come. It doesn't matter. Come on.
It's Alice. No, she ain't drunk. She's been at the ER.
Alice Walker.
Mm-hmm. So.
She surfaced again?
Yeah.
Guess who else I saw walking? Danny?
Hi. Come here. Come talk to me, Alice.
She don't like me. Alice Nail.
Here, knucklehead.
Come on.
Come on, girl. There we go. Been a long time, huh?
Stand up, Alice. Come on with me.
We got you. Yeah, we got you.
Girl, what you been doing? Huh?
Was she bleeding or just leave us? Okay. Take her. Yeah, we'll take her. We'll put her through any city.
That's pretty, Alice. Tiffany.
Let me speak up front.
Come on, Alice.
Just put her 286 or 287. We'll put just right there. We'll put her in a rugged suit. I think it'll be easier in there for you. 286 or 287, man.
27.
287.
I'm just out, okay?
287.
I'll come back and get your gown and stuff and get you a uniform, okay? Alright.
But you ain't gonna stay in here, I just don't want you falling down there.
Never see something. Just turn around. Now come back with a uniform, okay?
No, it's not. You're stuck.
Come back and you a uniform, okay?
I just waiting.
You got one for orientation.
What's the name? Forex?
Orientation? That's gonna be.
Too big, you think?
So tonight, America, when you lay your head and remember all those names, add a few more to it. Alice Nell Walker Shine, Nathan King, Bob White, Carl Wells, and Antoine Bogany. That's it from here in Polk County. Stay free, America. Out.